Here's a perfect example of another overland style RV. This is a really nice coach. It opens up inside for the size that it is.
Do you like the paint scheme?
I do.
It's very different. So the cab part of this, I'm not crazy about. This is actually really tough to get it. Not something I'm crazy about, but it works.
Hey everyone, Izzy from Endless RVing. Behind us we have a brand new Super C from Jayco. It's the Seneca XT. This is again going and expanding on the overland, the hot overland market. This is a really cool setup, sister product to the Accolade from Integra. You're really gonna like this. So we've talked about this before, guys. One of the hot sectors in the RV market, Class Bs, overland, both in motorized and the towables. And here's a perfect example of another overland style RV where they're taking the Super C on a F600 chassis, and now they're souping it up, putting a lift on it. So what are some of the features on here? This is the Seneca XT, and you can see it's on either the Ford F550 or 600 chassis. It is a 4x4. This has a 2-inch BDS lift on it, amongst some other things, including blacked out wheels. And we'll start right up front. So you can see right up front, guys, it has a 6.7 liter Power Stroke, well known on the Super Duty market. You have the big push bar up front with the area here. If you want to put a tow hitch on here, if you want to put a winch, you could put it right up front to get yourself out of some kind of situation if you decide to bring yourself somewhere off-road where you might get stuck. Adding on to that off-road look, that off-road accessories, you have, look at this, you have the dual high power output fog lamps, both on the bumper, and then if you look up top on the cap, they integrate those LED lamps on the cap. Now this is a one-piece fiberglass cap on top. You see it has the glass in the front, and that's gonna open up inside. You'll see what it looks like when MJ does the interior review. Now look over here in the suspension. You see the BDS suspension for the 2-inch lift, Coney shocks, spring suspension up front. This is heavy duty, guys, 12,000 pound tow hitch. Not what you would get on the big giant Super Cs, but 12,000 pounds is quite acceptable for something of this size. Now on the Super Cs, you have multiple access points to get inside. This is the XLT Super Duty. Leather seats will show you a little bit more inside. So look at the front cap, guys. No seams up front, less chance for a leak. You see where the cap joins the rest of the body. Full body paint. You have your blind side detection regarding your cameras here, so you can see you on your blind side. You also have your leveling jacks. This is also a nice thing because most of the times you won't not be on level ground.
Those are leveling jacks without snap pads.
Of course they're without snap pads. This does have an upgraded suspension. However, on the F550, you can also get liquid spring suspension as an upgrade, not from the factory, but you can get it aftermarket if you have either an F550 or if you want to build your own overland trailer. And they are the official sponsor of this video. We've had that suspension on our motorhome for over 1.5 years. It's absolutely amazing. If you've ever driven a motorhome on a classic spring suspension, you know that it can be quite challenging when you're driving. You have wind, but with liquid spring, it eliminates all of that. And they are now available on the overlands, on the F550s. They're also available on all of the Rev Group products for their gassers, including the Fleetwoods, Holiday Ramblers. They're available on Phoenix Cruiser. They're also available on Nexus, on most of their Super C models. They are out here at the show. However, we'll put the information from Wayne Wells from Liquid Spring. We'll put it below. Give him a call, take one for a test drive, and then you decide for yourself. So moving on in slide number 1, on the passenger side, you see frameless windows. You also see the awning topper, which is really nice. Now here's some of the specs here, guys. J-Rod premium ride handling, that's going to come directly from Jayco. Updated Coney shocks, the Hellwig helper springs, and then this does have the BDS 2-inch lift. Here are some of the other specs. Gross combined weight rating, 42,000 pounds, 3610 overall, 12 feet height, and then more important things, fresh, gray, and black. This is a really nice coach. It opens up inside for the size that it is. Now let's go into bay number 1. Now you don't get the full classic pass-through storage because you do have that drive shaft, but you do get a nice amount up top, and they finish it out like on this plastic diamond coating. It's a really nice finish, and these walls here, these doors, they are aluminum. Fully enclosed basement, so this is a 4-season rated RV, so you can take this out in the cold with no problem. Continuing down the passenger side, again, full body paint on the door, large window, which you'll appreciate when you get inside. You have the campsite porch light, three steps.
Do you like the paint scheme?
I do.
It's very different.
This reminds me of the Tiffin.
Yes, where we weren't
like
sure of the Super C, right? Yeah,
yes, on their Allegro Bay, but I like this.
Put in the comments below if you like that paint scheme, guys.
And again, guys, this is not decals, this is paint. 3 steps to get in, so you don't have to take that big step. Let's continue down on the passenger side. You have the exhaust here for your Dometic. This is a propane fired heating system, as well as your hot water. There's MJ's bag in bay number 3. And again, the blacked out wheels, dual wheels in the back, of course. Bay number 4 is going to be for your propane. Right above bay number 4, you have your nice large television, double outlets, Furrion radio.
I have a creeper behind me. Who is that? It's Izzy's lookalike. Izzy's brother's joining us today.
We actually found him inside of here.
I
when we
know,
opened
he was
it up, he was in
hanging
there. Next bay, large storage. And I do like this because it doesn't have the carpet, so this is going to clean up nice and easy. This is not a full pass-through, but you have a decent amount to keep whatever containers you would like in there. And then the last bay, on the passenger side, utilizing the space to give you a little more storage. Let's move over to the rear. Now you have your one-piece fiberglass rear. Again, all full body paint. You can see how large this is. Camera in the rear, so when you're backing this thing up, you can see. You also have an access ladder. It's a little bit high. I did go up on the roof. There's a solar panel, double AC units, and it is a fiberglass roof. A couple other things I noticed here, LED lights. You also have those, remember those fog lights, those rear bright projector lights? You have them on the back also, so you can light everything up as you go backwards, and you have the 12,000 pound hitch. Now let's go over on the driver's side. Here is going to be your Dometic furnace. Do not believe this is going to be a tankless. No, this is not a tankless. Wah, wah. Come on, guys, do the tankless. Now, you might be wondering where the generator's in here. I don't like where they put the generator. It's actually up in the middle of the RV. It's an Onan Quiet Diesel 6000, but that kind of makes it a PIA if you want to service it, if you know what I mean. Here is your another bay here where you have the power cord reel. This will be a 50 amp coach. Next bay, wet bay. Clean, kind of small. You have your gray, black dump, outside shower, city water fill, black tank flush, and then they make the dummy, I like to call this the dummy Nautilus area.
They don't have the winterizing directions there, though. You have to read the owner's manual.
No, right here,
for that.
winterizing.
Well, to go into depth on how to do it, yeah.
And then your satellite hookup, cable hookup, and they even give you a little area.
Paper towel holder.
Paper towel, that's pretty awesome. Now there's 2 slides on the driver's side. Here is your diesel fill. Next bay, small storage. This has double house batteries, which are on a battery slide tray, so that makes it really easy and accessible for maintenance of those batteries. And then you come along, the last 2 bays here are part of that pass-through that comes over from the passenger side, and then there's going to be the reserve for your hydraulic fluid and your DEF fill. So in the comments below, guys, let us know what you think about the exterior. MJ always gets to do the fun part going into the interior, so let's take you inside. Oh, it got best in show. See that? I don't know who put that.
Like a dog show. All right, so right above the door when you first come in, you have a nice storage cabinet there. All right, so moving on to the dinette area. So we'll start here. So this is Jayco's exclusive legless dinette table. So I'm gonna show you. So this can turn.
No, don't break that.
No. So this can turn into a bed. So it really easily lifts up. You bring this down, tucks under there. So you have another, it's a small sleeping space, but it works for a small kid. I won't say Vern Troyer again. I used that in another video.
Vern
we won't
Troyer's
go there.
dead.
I know.
How many times did you have to do that? Did it take it? Was there a little bit of a learning curve?
No, that's very easy. Okay. Literally, you just lift it and pull it down. Then you have your TV on a televator, which is nice. And so if you don't want that up, you have a nice large picture window behind it. A bunch. That I'm not. This is. You got to be careful there. You get your hidden hinges.
Now you're feeling the cabinets. How do they feel?
Yeah, they're active. They're kind of sturdy. Okay. They're not too flimsy, so that's good. Then moving over here, you have, this is a really large bunk. This is where you're going to get some extra sleeping space. This is going to be 750 pound rated up here, so you can fit 2 hefty adults. Yeah, bunch of little kids, right?
Do you think a 300 pound person, or better yet, a 750 pound person would get up there?
I don't know. You never know. You do have a cool, you have your kind of like skylight window there, so you easy switch to just bring that down. Got a couple lights, some storage areas up there, a couple 110 outlets over in the corners on both sides, which is good to plug in phones, and some USBs. So the cab part of this, I'm not crazy about, because a lot of times Super Cs I can slide right in. This is actually really tough to get it. Now you can get in from outside, of course, but from the actual house, it's kind of, you can see. And again, I'm 5'9" and I'm struggling. Because I have extra long legs, so it's a little tough to get in there. All right, so I made it. There was some acrobatics.
You look very tight
acrobatics
in here.
involved. It is tight. Not crazy about this cab. I feel a little cramped. Now, obviously, you could get in from the outside. I wouldn't make it a habit of clients. That was tough. Most Super Cs I feel really comfortable in. This I'm not like 100% comfortable. But you know, it serves its purpose. Yeah, you can. I do feel a little claustrophobic though. I think a lot of times the bunk is, I don't know, set a little bit higher. So not something I'm crazy about. But it works. It works. You got an 8-way powered driver seat, which is nice. You know, all your little bells and whistles. Then you have your theater seats over here. They're powered. They have USBs as well, cup holders, and then a little bit of storage in there. And you have more storage up above. And then all the way around, so you have the nice LED lighting surrounding below the ceiling area there. Now the kitchen area, nice size counter here. It's kind of split in two, so which is good. So you have a 2-burner induction Furrion cooktop here with some good storage underneath. And you're going to have a Furrion microwave convection oven. You got some good drawers, plenty of drawers to keep things. You have your tower power over here, which I love. So you have your outlets and your USBs. Some nice windows again all around to let some light in. I would like if there was more, but that's okay. You can get plenty of light, especially if the TV's down, you'll get some extra light. Then over here, more storage, and you have your sink, which is separate, so it's good. It gives you a lot of space. It's a nice stainless steel sink, nice big bowl, residential for. Oh, feel this.
Rubber?
Yeah. Yeah, that's neat. And then this is a nice touch that a lot of times you won't see, I guess in some the higher end Super Cs, but the backsplash here, it is nice tile. This is not like a stick-on.
A plastic tile.
Right, this is really, really nice, and I like the colors of it too. That's a nice touch. Now the fridge is enormous, so I guess if you can sleep a bunch of people on here, you're going to need a lot of food. But look at this. This is a Samsung. That's huge. Yeah, now it's tight in here, so you can see when if you open your freezer, this is it. That's all it comes out.
Now, when this fridge breaks, how are you getting it out there?
Yeah.
I can't even imagine getting it out.
I know. Then you got some 2 pantries right next to it, so you can fit a lot of food in there. And in here you have one of 2 ACs that are on this RV, one here, and then you have another one in the bedroom. Then here you have your Firefly system, which has all your controls, your lights, you'll see your tank levels, all that good stuff, so you can keep track of everything. Right across from that is going to be your shower. So this is a split bath unit, and this is not a one-piece shower. This is almost like an elf shower, kind of. It's smaller. But I mean, taller people can fit in here, but it's just kind of set lower. This is the other half of the bathroom, so you can see this actually is magnetic there, so you can get your privacy. Then you have a large medicine cabinet, a little smaller cabinet next to it. A nice big towel ring for your hand towel after you wash your hands. You got some outlets. Large window here. This is definitely a prime pooping position here for you map fans. And you're going to have more storage underneath. So coming into the bedroom, you do have your privacy door that closes here. You have 2 large wardrobes with space for hanging clothes and a lot of drawers underneath. I'll show you one of them. There's all your Bibles. Look at this. This is a nice touch in the bedroom. It's a fireplace. I like that. Furrion fireplace. Here's your Insignia TV.
That opens up.
You have, yes, for storage. Yep. So you have, that's actually a really good amount of storage back there. Another wardrobe. And then down here, you have a combo washer dryer.
That's nice.
That's cool. I mean,
not expected,
again, you probably don't, you can get that as storage also, but yeah, that's kind of cool. And then you have a king size bed here, plenty of window space. With each nightstand on each side, you do have a little area to keep items, but each one has a Power Tower Junior. So it has 2 USB spots that's on each side. So that's kind of neat. And then typically you have this goes back far, this storage. You have 3 up there. You do have 110 outlets in there, again, for CPAP users. If you want to do that, it's great. And then your reading lights, which are always nice. Little headboard with some decor there. So simple, but definitely everything you would need.
All right, so the question that everybody's going to want to know, that they love asking, what is the show price? Well, first we're going to give the MSRP price. What is it?
The MSRP is $309,300. But
there's a discount. What's the first discount?
the first discount is Pete's volume discount. That's $49,319. Then
but there's another discount.
Then you have a factory show incentive for $20,000, which brings your show price to
$239,981. That is never the final price, guys.
No.
That is a starting point for negotiations. If you're interested in this, come check them out, or go check out Pete's RV Center, or really go on Jayco's website. You can get these anywhere. So in the comments below, let us know, what do you think about this new overland thing? Now they're putting the suspension upgrades, the lifts. Let us know what you think. I think it looks really cool.
It does.
And there is a market for it. Put it in the comments below. For myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.